video department today. Sam Wee Junkins. It's a lot of M's and a lot of E's. Sam Wee Junkins.
That's Sam Wee Junkins.
Sam Wee Junkins. Any relation?
Nope.
Oh. Sam Wee Junkins.
Never even heard that before.
So thank you so much. Cavaliers are off tonight and licking their wounds from that loss to the Sacramento Kings last night. Kings are not a great team, but they got one over on the Cavs. And the Cavs will wrap up that West Coast run tomorrow night against the Warriors in Oakland. 10 o'clock tomorrow night here on MMS and on the iHeartRadio app. 9:30 is pregame. And you can use the promo code PUMPKIN for 20% off, whatever you want.
Love a good promo code.
It's CLE Clothing Company. Don't you have your own promo code?
It's funny you should mention that. I do, because right now is the Christmas Kwanzaa pre-sale. December 16th is the show. You can get tickets at agoracleveland.com and use promo code DISCHARGE. Mary came up with it because she thinks it's a sexy word.
I mean, listen, discharge can take on many forms, right? If you're talking about the military, it's actually a good thing. An honorable discharge.
Right?
Or a dishonorable discharge.
I think you can have honorable and dishonorable discharges during lovemaking as well.
I think so too, right? If you've earned it, if there's mutual respect, if there's mutual orgasms, let's just say it.
Yeah.
You can have an honorable discharge. You want to lay a towel down, or at least a neutral colored sheet. But boy, I'll tell you what, you have a one-nighter, and you get home, and a couple of days later, you've got a dishonorable discharge.
Yeah,
that is nothing that you're going to want to.
Things are a little miscolored.
That's nothing you're going to want to let anybody know about.
A little Bernie.
Little Bernie. Messages on the iHeartRadio app, little talkback button there. People can leave them for us anytime they like.
Alan, I just so happen to have the same birthday as Miss Mary Santora of November 25th. So Christmas music is like the worst to me. But as of late, you reminded me of your oldie-timey Christmas song, and I'm singing it as I do work around my house. Hate the show. Bye!
Well, looks like it's time to put on our glad rags again. Although this whole thing sounds like a bunch of hokum and flim-flam to me. Say, newsboy, which way to the closest speakeasy? Have an oldie-timey Christmas, like the times of yesteryear. When money was clams and legs were gams, have the barmaid grab a beer. Have an oldie-timey Christmas, getting dizzy with a dame. If she spouts off wise, box her in the eyes, let the gimlet take the blame. Oh, oh, the racism and the women couldn't vote. Don't be a sourpuss, you palooka that gets my goat. Have an oldie-timey Christmas, wax your mustache and put up your dukes. I'll treat you to a little chin music, let's go on a toot. Don't blow your happy dough on a floozy with busted chops. Slip her a Mickey or two and give her the old wet sock. Have an oldie-timey Christmas, grab a stiff 2 fingers of cheer. Oh, by golly, have an oldie-timey Christmas this year. At the risk of tooting the wrong ringer, I'm going to head off and find myself a reefer. Say, Chinaman, which way to the opium den? I got to tell you, it has not been made clear to me whether or not they're going to air my song when they flip magic to Christmas music tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. Tomorrow we're going to be all decked out in here. Well, we won't see it till
We
Monday,
won't be here, yeah.
But it's when we come back on Monday, it's going to be
Christmas trees.
Christmas trees and decorations. All. I mean, will we even see it in the cameras, though? Because it'll probably just be that Christmas tree up in the corner there. I don't know if there's going to be
it's going to be
all over the room.
I don't know about that, but you're going to see The tree back here behind me.
Oh, that's where it's going to go?
I think so.
You think you're going to put it right in that corner?
I mean, the plug is over here. And
Yeah.
I asked them, I said, I know that I don't really have a say in it, but if it could go over my right shoulder, that'd be great. But I think they want it to be more prominent for people walking by.
Yeah.
So, and what's a big deal, right? So we'll have a Christmas tree.
I don't mind a Christmas tree at all.
That's fine. We've got that Satan tree in the room next to us.
I know, that one's bad.
Why they went with a red Christmas tree in the window.
With
I like
red
it. I
lights.
think it's cute.
Really? Of course you would. You love red. You love the red wave. Even though you didn't even vote.
Right. God, out of all the days for you to be gone yesterday when I was so looking forward to busting your chops for not voting. But what are you going to do? Huh?
I say you still got time.
No, the moment's passed. I mean, it was a good midterm, and you just didn't contribute to it. That's all.
No, I didn't.
So I haven't gotten any indication whatsoever. And trust me, I am on multiple email chains trying to find out if Magic will put Oldie-Timey Christmas into regular rotation. I'm getting the sense that they won't.
They're dodging you. They're dodging you.
I am reading their silence as ignoring me. It's their radio station. They can do whatever they want. I'm trying to help in the spirit of camaraderie, in the spirit of all of us being colleagues. I'm just trying to contribute in my own inimitable fashion.
Can you look ahead to the logs and see what is the first Christmas song?
Well, I'm not going to give anything away. This is a big deal when they flip Magic to Christmas. I don't even know what time they're doing it tomorrow. They're doing it in the Mark Nolan show, but I don't know what time. So, but that happens tomorrow, that they'll flip it. And it would be great if they would do me a solid and play Oldie-Timey Christmas. Again,
yeah, right?
I mean,
you've done a lot for
I'm
the
an easy
station.
guy to get along with. I don't ask for much. I was reading, Vince over at Cleveland Scene wrote a thing about how, for whatever reason, a town in Oklahoma erected a 50-foot tall leg stamp statue before Cleveland did. Because apparently the guy...
Wait, like lamp.
Christmas Story.
Yeah, you said
The
leg stamp.
Leg lamp statue.
Leg lamp. Well, because it takes place in Indiana. It's
right,
filmed
but
in Cleveland.
The guy but Cleveland doesn't have a leg lamp statue. This town in Oklahoma, Chickasaw, Oklahoma, is allegedly the town where the guy who came up with the leg lamp is from.
Ah.
So because that Christmas Story sequel is getting ready to drop.
Yeah.
Ralphie, grown up, is very off-putting. He has a very strange look. They got Erin Hayes to play his wife. I guess I forgot Julie Haggerty wasn't the mom. Melinda Dillon was the mom. Are the mom and dad both dead? I mean, Darren McGavin was the dad in the original Christmas Story.
He passed.
Melinda Dillon is still alive.
Is she not playing the mom in the
She's not.
sequel?
I think Julie Haggerty from Airplane is playing the mom. But Peter Billingsley, who as an adult has been like a Hollywood producer. He and Jon Favreau have a production company. But he looks very strange now. But he's playing Ralphie, and all the other dudes are back in this. It's called A Christmas Story Christmas. And Julie Haggerty is playing the mom. But the guy that played Scut Farkus is back. You know, I've never actually seen that first movie. I've seen bits and pieces of it, and Erin Hayes is playing his wife. So yeah, he looks like Ralphie all grown up, but his eyes are strange. I don't know.
Yeah,
know.
I don't know. It's not. Well, he looks too old to be playing. You know, it takes place 30 years later or 40 years later.
I mean, he's 51 in real life.
Yeah. I feel like that's, I don't know.
But wasn't the movie set in the 40s?
Right. So this would be taking place in the 80s.
Okay.
I think it does.
Okay. It would have to.
Yeah.
It would have to. Can't be in modern day. But, yeah.
I mean, who did the voiceover? Because it's a movie that's got a voiceover. That's who they should have got to play Ralphie. Don't use the real Ralphie.
Yeah,
use the voice that we all know.
Don't know.
That's what we want.
But they shot it in Hungary. They didn't shoot it over here. They're like, look, we don't have a lot of money. We got to shoot it somewhere cheap. So, okay, it's set in the mid-'70s.
Mid-'70s,
Yeah.
okay.
30 years after the events of A Christmas Story. Okay, so that's why he's got like the sideburns. Anyway, this town, Chickasaw, Oklahoma, I guess for quite a while, had an inflatable leg lamp statue, and now they have made it permanent with a huge, a 50-foot tall leg lamp statue in the downtown park of Chickasaw, Oklahoma. Because the guy who supposedly came up with the leg lamp was from there. Nolan James, who died a couple of years ago at 89. And so even though the movie's set in Indiana and the house is in Cleveland, we don't have a leg lamp statue. You'll have to go to Chickasaw, Oklahoma
Well,
to see that.
here's hoping someday I get there.
There you go. Because there ain't much going on there. I mean, they have a tiny airport. It's probably about an hour outside Oklahoma City. Mary was just there, wasn't she? Wasn't
Yeah,
she
she
just
was-
in Oklahoma
She
City?
was just in Oklahoma City in October. I was there in, when was I there?
Could have
June?
driven an hour
June.
outside, an hour from downtown Chickasaw, that leg lamp statue.
East or west or north or
It's southwest
okay.
of downtown Oklahoma City.
I went the opposite direction. I was in Oklahoma City. Then I went to the NWA.
Northwest
Wow. Yeah.
Arkansas
All Chickasaw has is an airport
and a Home Depot.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Alan, could we do a weekly segment with Poundcake guessing things he only kind of knows about?
I feel like we do that almost daily.
I wouldn't even know how to. I don't know.
Usually I know geography.
I don't know what he kind of
You
knows.
don't know what you don't know
That's true.
until you test me on what I know. It.
Alan, devotion to accuracy is pronounced Chickasha.
Chickasha.
Chickasha. My time, way. Jodie Foster and Nell.
Nell, yeah.
Chickabay. My
My-
time, way. Liam Neeson trying to get all up in her guts. Yeah, so I don't know what Poundcake kind of knows about. And that's kind of the joy of it, is they reveal themselves. You know, a lot of times people accuse me of doing a bit with Poundcake. I assure you I'm not. You'll know when I'm doing a bit because you won't be laughing. But no, I like that it reveals itself. Alan, come on and watch the goddamn movie already. No, I don't care about it. No, thank you.
Watch it with Nora. She's old enough now that I think she would appreciate it.
Movie set in the 40s.
Yeah,
What
but
am
it's
I-
still fun. It's a fun Christmas movie.
Okay.
It's silly.
I don't think I've watched
Daniel
it all the way
Stern
through.
did the voiceover, people are saying.
Okay. There you go. Get Daniel Stern. How old is he? He's got to be 60.
Yeah, he's
Right?
got to be almost 70 years old, right?
Is he that old? Wow. Yeah.
Daniel Stern. He is 65 years old. He's got that Home Alone cred.
He's one of the wet bandits.
Alan, the movie was narrated by the actual author of the book. Well, now I'm getting conflicting reports here.
No,
Gene Shepard?
I think Daniel Stern did Sandlot.
Sandlot, okay.
I think that's
The voice. People are telling me that the voiceover guy was the guy who wrote the book.
okay. Because he sounds great. The
All
voiceover
right, well,
is fantastic.
Maybe I'll watch it with my kid.
Yeah.
Alan, you're not missing much. It kind of sucks. See, again, different strokes for different folks.
It's one of those things where if you watch it as a kid and it's got enough silly moments and memorable moments that overall it's a mediocre movie, but there's enough funny parts that are memorable that just, I don't know, they just remind me of Christmas.
Okay.
The sticking the tongue to the pole when it's cold and stuck. That's
Yeah,
great.
like I'm familiar with the high points, the plot
Yeah.
points, like the big, he gets kicked in the face down the slide
Mm-hmm.
and the thing, and, but well, maybe I'll watch it with her.
See, yeah, because I think if you watch it with her and she enjoys it, you'd be like, oh, look, it was fun.
Yeah.
Just like when you watched Home Alone with her and she's like, hurt the people again, little boy. What did she say?
don't
She said something like
Yeah,
that.
she wanted
More booby traps.
something, yeah.
She was very into it.
Yeah, she liked it. She liked Jurassic Park a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We just watched something that she didn't want to watch, and she ended up loving. Oh, it had a girl from Cleveland in it. The live-action Dora the Explorer movie.
Oh, okay.
There's a girl from Westlake, I think, they got cast to play Dora. And she didn't, because she doesn't watch that cartoon. She's not. She doesn't like the Dora Explorer cartoon. So she had no interest in the live action. I go, well, it might be fun. It's got, whatever. Ava Longoria, she's cute. And she loved it.
Yeah, it's like a fun adventure movie.
Yeah, little hits and misses.
Yeah.
Alan, there's a leg lamp in downtown Lorraine. Great. Is it 50 feet tall?
Is there? I mean, a leg lamp is one thing, but is it a leg lamp statue?
Yeah.
And
You can always leave us voicemails, too, if you don't listen on the app or whatever. After Hours line is 216-986-8903.
Okay, regarding the people asking for money at the end of the highway, first off, let's stop acting like they are homeless, because they're not necessarily homeless. But I've always wanted to get a couple of singles, a couple of $1 bills, and spread some honey on them, or like some barbecue sauce, Nutella, something sloppy and messy. Just spread it on between them, and then give them the $2 and see how bad they really want that money. If they're willing to scrape off some honey for $2. Anyways, that's all I got. Have a good one, y'all.
Why are people so concerned? Why are they so intent on, like, making life the Hunger Games for people?
Because they're mean.
Let's not pretend they're all homeless. They're still standing at an off-ramp with a sign, $2.
cover it in honey.
In
just to
honey?
be a
Like,
jerk.
let's see if... I don't get it. Like, why
and guess what?
actively be dicks to people?
Guess what? They're going to take
Just
the money.
give them yeah, of course.
They're going to take the money.
Give them $2 dry dollars.
I mean, we talked about on this show.
What do you want them to hop for you on the? Hey, give me a show. Like,
Yep,
Joe,
that's exactly what they want.
everybody's got to be a dick about. I don't get it.
It's true though, because people are like, oh,
But
come on,
why?
man.
There's no payoff for that. He's not going to sit there
There
and go,
wasn't-
ha ha ha,
Yeah.
you licked the Nutella off
now
my
you got
dollars.
honey hands.
When I was in college,
You're not really homeless. Who cares? You're standing at the end. You're going to stand at the end of an off-ramp all day long with a sign?
When I was in college, you had to have I don't know if this is still a thing, but you had to have like a panhandler's
Yeah, you had him in
Yeah.
Chicago.
And at Akron, there was like always this
Except you got a panhandle to raise the money to buy the permit.
It's a real catch-22.
Yeah, it really is.
But that's the thing, though. I was riding with a friend of mine, and there was always at this intersection, there was a homeless guy there, and sometimes it would be a different guy. But this particular guy was the one we usually see, and he always asked us for money. And the guy my friend wrote on his one. He was like, "Let me see your license. Let me check your bags." I'm like, "Dude, don't do this." He's like, "No,
What?
if he,
Yeah, what's
if he
the
wants to ask me
point?
for money, I'm gonna ask him for his badge. If he at least be legit about it." I'm like, "Oh,
Like that changes anything. Like if the guy, it would
he
be
wasn't gonna give him money."
exactly. Hey, let me see your permit. He
me see
shows
your
him his
badge.
permit. What he gives him $2.
Yeah.
It's not like you're going to give him $50. I don't get it.
It's petty.
Like either don't give him money, keep your window up.
I rolled. My
I want to
window up.
test these guys.
Yeah.
Why? You could get fired next week and end up
on the
at
street.
the end of an off ramp, because it always says like, God bless, need help. Even if they're a tweaker, they're standing out there all day long in the summertime, in a Midwest winter, with a sign on cardboard. Hey, you got anything? No. Okay. Yeah, I do. I have 2 singles that have Nutella between them. Get it? Guy's like, no, man, I don't get it. Like, what's the point?
Listen, I'm probably taking the $2 with the Nutella on it. And I'm doing just fine.
Yeah.
I can wash my hands. I can wash the money. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. I don't get it.
I don't mind having a little honey hand.
Bill Squire, honey hand.
Honey hand, Bill Squire.
That's right. So I get. Listen, I don't know everything that passes for comedy out there on the off ramps, but I don't know. Just be nice, especially this time of year, right? You got a couple of bucks on you. You're sitting at a red light. You're not going anywhere important. Well, what are you pulling into Target? Because you're out of shampoo? I don't know. When you come off 90 East, if you make that, you take that 117th off ramp, where you got to make the left to get on a 117th. If you're going to like Home Depot or Giant Eagle or whatever, there's always somebody standing there.
Yep.
Going to my house.
And sometimes there's two guys. And people go, they're not really homeless. Dude, they might not be homeless, but look at that.
They're doing the work.
They're not living it up.
Yeah. They're homeless cosplayers. I don't like it.
Everybody's trying to prove something. Everybody's trying to... I don't get it. The dumb, fake crap that so many people are so willing and proud to believe.
Be scammed behind.
But they're trying to get, like they're going to, I don't understand. You're not going to get me. They're not trying to get you. And even if they are, they got $1 from you.
Yeah, they don't bother you. They stand there. I see them all the time because that's my exit where I live. And they only come up to you if you offer them anything. That's
Yeah.
it. And sometimes I do. Most of the time I don't have cash on me.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Also,
They got to get hit the Venmo.
Just being me, they might incidentally get some money with barbecue sauce on it or honey mustard just because,
Hey, I was just at Raising Cane's. This is my
Yeah.
change. I hope you're okay.
Tell us all about it.
You got some Chick-fil-A sauce on that, bro. No, it's not a problem, man. I was going to get a buck's worth of fries there.
I got you.
And they're like, get your life together. All right, I'm the homeless
Tell us
one.
all about
But
it.
you're a mess.
You're my cautionary tale. You know, it really inspired me to get myself back on track. I got a break. You want to get the last word in? Shoot me a text, 35192. The Corey Roddick Experience on the way at 6:30. Next chance for you to grab $1,000 too to go fund yourself.
It's the Alan Cox Show.
On our free iHeartRadio app.